The survivor has been pulled out from a survivor, in fact, has been pulled out of the debris in Kathmandu nearly 80 hours after the earthquake. A search team comprising Nepalese and French rescuers pulled Rishi Khanal from a collapsed apartment block after he had spent around 80 hours in a room with 3 dead bodies. Khanal appeared to have had no access to food or water during his ordeal, and according to hospital authorities, his condition is critical. Both his legs were broken and his pulses were reversed. According to reports, Khanal was on the 2nd floor of a 7-story building when the quake struck.
After nearly 80 hours, the patient is alive. He was there alone along with the 3 dead bodies in that room. Patient had no where to go to defecate and urinate. Also, he had nothing to eat as well as drink. It was because of his sheer willpower that he survived.
His condition is really critical. It seems his both legs are broken and his pulses are also fever, so he might be in shock. He has been under the buildings, I think, for more than 2.5 days.
On this, we are joined in by Manugya. Manugya, very good morning. Just take us through this particular story. It's a story of survival. After 80 long hours, 80 hours, a man was pulled out from the 2nd floor of a 7-story building.
Well, miracles do happen, and this is one of those classic examples that would be revered and remembered all the lives of Nepal. And of course, the fact that this man, Rishi Khanal, was a resident of the 7th floor, the building fell down and he came to the 2nd floor, and then he was injured severely. However, it was his willpower, doctors say, that he could survive without food, without water, and amidst dead bodies. Imagine the condition of the man who was there 80 hours in the rubble, in the debris, and managed to survive, to breathe also in that atmosphere. It is extremely difficult to stay there, and perhaps one of those stories where the willpower goes ahead and wins over anything and everything that is possible.
That's right. Those visuals as you speak, Manugya, the pictures of that man actually being rescued and being taken to a hospital. These are, of course, visuals of him reaching the hospital where he will be given urgent medical attention and medical help. That's Rishi Khanal for you. Medical attention, in fact, being given to him. But Manugya, do also tell us how life is now limping back to normal, particularly in the city of Kathmandu. I mean, we are getting information that petrol pumps are now open, electricity in some parts has been restored. Telephone connections, internet connections have been restored. Slowly, we can see that the city is trying to, number one, absorb the tragedy, and number 2, move forward.
Well, this is one thing that is beyond their control, and even they have realized that if nature has decided to be furious over them, they can't do anything. However, the people of Nepal, especially Kathmandu, have believed, and that's the reason why vehicles have started plying on the streets. Even though offices haven't opened, people have started opening their commercial establishments, especially the shops and other establishments. The ATMs are open today, and with that, the petrol pumps are functioning. There is expected to be a refueling supply in the petrol pumps also, because most of the problems were because there was no fuel in vehicles for several days, and people couldn't reach out to anyone else in this region also, and that made it extremely difficult. But beyond that, it's not just about the safety and security. There are chances of aftershocks, and people are trying to come to terms with it.
Absolutely, Manugya. There is that fear factor that still remains that you and all the other reporters are also talking about, which is playing huge mind games with the people at this moment.